I fell in love with the person who ruined my life. Today Mara spilled coffee on my laptop was the same day I got fired. She laughed first, an ugly snort. Not the cute kind, then froze when she saw my screen go black. My resignation letter was unsent, my presentation unsaved, and my boss screaming from the glass office like a caged gorilla. "I'm so sorry," she said, panicking. "I'll pay for it." "You can't," I replied calmly. That file was my future. 3 hours later, I was unemployed. 2 weeks later, I met her again at my cousin's wedding. She was the maid of honor. I was the bitter +1. We locked eyes. Recognition hit. Horror, then laughter. The kind you do when the universe clearly hates you. Over cheap wine and loud music, we talked a lot about failures, about bad timing, about how unfair life can be when you're finally trying to do something right. She was funny, sharp, too honest. I hated that I liked her. Weeks passed. Coffee turned into dinners. Dinners into late-night confessions. She admitted she just left a toxic relationship. I admitted I still checked job sites at 3 a.m. One night, she said, "If I hadn't ruined your laptop, would you still be here?" I didn't answer, because the truth was dangerous. 3 months later, I got a job offer, better pay, better title, same building. On my first day, I saw her name on the org chart. Mara, HR manager. She looked at me from across the hallway, shocked. Turns out, she'd approved my termination months ago. "I didn't know it was you," she said, shaking. I swear, I believed her. That was the problem. We tried to stay professional, failed miserably. Love has a way of ignoring policy manuals, but rumors spread, whispers, side eyes. Then one email leaked, anonymous, cruel, perfectly timed. She was forced to resign. She didn't cry, just smiled sadly and said, "Guess I ruined your life twice." "No," I said, "you gave it meaning." She left the city the next day. A year later, I found a coffee shop in a small town. Same laugh, same ugly snort. She looked up and said, "Careful." I spilled drinks on destines. This time, I let her. Because some love stories don't begin sweet. They begin with loss, chaos, and the wrong person at the wrong time, who somehow becomes right when everything else falls apart.